Russia isn't going anywhere. Obviously, their people are starting to realize now some of the stuff that was even pretty obvious in 2016 about how much they're committed to like security and adventurism and like pushing out. That's not going to change anytime soon.
Adventurism?
It's just like I just mean like military, like trying to use their military to like get shit. It's like a historical term, but like that's what Putin has been. And I'm by no means like an expert, so I'm really talking out of my ass right now. But Putin has, what I understand is that Putin has like basically failed at a lot of other typical things that people do. Like Russia has not been able to build a technology sector. We don't have one. Like we're not driving Russian cars. We're not like like Russian computers. They don't have like the energy sector is good, but they haven't really built. He hasn't really been able to build that much.
What do you attribute that to?
I don't think he's very good at it, but he's good at security. So he puts like a lot of energy into like military intelligence, like propaganda, security, fucking with other people's elections, which they are pretty good at.
Yeah,
like they definitely, they're really good at it. They kind of are the best in the world at it.
That's the most fascinating aspect.
I mean, they fucked with ours like pretty heavily, and especially on social media.
Yeah. Well, what they do, and people are like, oh, they're in Trump's pocket. Well, this is what they do. They undermine democracy. They get people fighting.
Yeah.
And they consistently go into all of these places where people communicate and debate ideas, and they do it with bots.
Yeah.
And they make some points outrageous because they connect them to preposterous points. They do something where they undermine our trust, and that's the overall long game goal. Is to undermine democracy. It's not simply to get a puppet in office. Like that was the simplistic version of what they're trying to do. But when we did a story, we covered a story recently where they found out that 19 of the top 20 Facebook Christian pages were run by troll farms in Russia, and it's like, wow, that's crazy. So
that's amazing.
They're just trying to get people radicalized and trying to get people to be polarized to the opposite side and trying to divide us as much as possible and undermine any faith that we might have in the way we have our elections and the way the government is run. It's like a consistent effort to undermine our faith in the way our democracy works.
Yeah, and they would argue that it's pretty easy to do because we're already at each other's throats.
And it's all accentuated by things like TikTok and Facebook and social media and the algorithms.